It's your favorite podcast. It's Vangaurd from Yaad. The Reckoning with Reasoning. With your host, Legendary G.
Welcome again to another episode of Vangaurd from Yaad, The Reckoning with Reasoning. So I've been really busy, my peeps. My apologies for not uploading any episode for the past weeks. I try my best to be consistent, but sometimes other important stuff needs immediate attention. And you just got to do what you have to do, in my life. So love and blessings to my generous followers, viewers, and subscribers. I couldn't have gotten here without you. Trust me. You are the reason why I do this. I believe that information is very important and we need to have a better understanding of our surroundings while building community. Yeah, man. And that's what Vangaurd is all about, as you know. We don't have to know everything, but it's good to be connected with all that's happening around the world, and also in our personal lives. So, right into it. The Broadcasting Commission has put an immediate ban on songs promoting illegal activities, violence, and excessive drug use. And as you know, almost every major decision in Jamaica get a mixture of positive and negative. But for me, I don't really get upset over certain stuff, I try to reason it out and see the necessity in whatever decision is made. But we have to stand for something or we all fall for anything, right? Life in itself is filled with truth and purpose, and we don't always want to drift into the fog, Yeah, man. So, this news been trending with mixed reaction, but the really hilarious ones taking the lead so far on social media, as you can see. See people, business, and leave it alone. Hallelujah. You don't know anything, though. Yes. So, the Broadcasting Commission issued a directive on songs promoting illegal activity and excessive drug use. The Broadcasting Commission has issued a directive requiring broadcasters to take immediate steps to prevent the transmission of any recorded material that promotes and/or glorifies illegal activity. Guided by and exercising the powers granted under the Television and Sound Broadcasting Regulations, the Commission now requires an immediate halt to the transmission of, and let me read this carefully, any audio or video recording, live song or speech which promotes, glorifies, scamming, illegal use or abuse of drugs, example, and it's right there, Mali, illegal or harmful use of guns or other offensive weapons, jungle justice, or any other form of illegal or criminal activity. So what this is basically saying that any song or video, music video promote any form of illegal activity, drug use, like especially Mali and stuff like that, have a ban on all airwaves. You understand me? You can't play upon the radio, basically, or TV. Yes, man. And any edited song that directly or indirectly promotes scamming and all of the other illegal activities. You understand me? So even if the song is edited, it still can't play upon the radio. Once them find out, say, this is what it's saying, even if you say I do a clean version, them are going to investigate and find out, say, we don't want this because it's promoting scamming, it's promoting, excessive drug use, guns and stuff like that, violence. So, yeah, it's not the first the Broadcasting Commission, has been banning songs off the radio. My tenure at IFM, that's how I got introduced to all that, what the Broadcasting Commission, do. And they've been doing this for years, So it's not the first, it's just that now it's taking a trend when all of them so-called chopper songs get banned, you know what I mean? So, yes, man. And this includes live editing or original edits, as I said before. Example, edits by producer, labels, as well as the use of near-sounding words as substitutes for offensive lyrics, expletives, or profanities, So as I said before, if the song is edited, and it's about scamming, it banned. So it's not like you can do a song and edit it out and edit the word and put a different word. If the song talk about chopping, ban. If the song promote illegal, criminal activity, ban. Song talk about guns and promote violence, ban. Excessive drug use, ban. You understand? yeah, so that's, that's what the Broadcasting Commission is all about, Yes, man. The directive reinforces the Commission's commitment to keeping the airwaves free of harmful content, given the important role traditional media still play as agent of socialization. Yes, the use of the public airwaves to broadcast songs that promote glorified illegal activity could give the wrong impression that criminality is an accepted feature of the Jamaican culture and society. So basically what they are saying is that if we allow the music, or convey a certain message, it will seem like we is a scamming culture, which is true. Music is very influential, and a full time now we hold up to that level of responsibility. If we want the good from the music, then we have to hold up the integrity of the music with some level of responsibility. For me personally, I don't hate music. We can't hate music, so I'm not gonna tell you say I'm pinpoint out no song or whatever. But if you want me not into the chopper song, straight up. Me not even go around it. Me not into the chopper song. You know what I mean? If a man want, styling song with a few lines from certain, me not depend. We not promote certain things. You know what I mean? And we not go stand for that. Principle or principle. Yes. Without disrespecting anyone. We don't really stand for the chopper thing them. We have to have some standard to our music. We have to have some level of integrity and pride. And I feel like the music kind of dip below a radar where it shouldn't be. Because we not really think about our children and the future. We just do some things where come from the belly of the beast and we just put it out. And it's not necessarily the artist them, it's the entire industry that kind of falter all because of money. The rat race the money kind of just make certain principles and morality just get put on the back burner. So that is really the reason why the music, stay the way it stay. But that is for another episode, So let me continue. It could also unwittingly lend support to moral disengagement and further normalize criminality among vulnerable and impressionable youth and the young adult demographic, which is true. So basically, we are saying that if this continues, it can eventually seep into the minds of the young children, and even adults too. And trust me, the music, Jamaican music, dancehall music has been dark for a few, you know what I mean? And we not say we love music overall, but music too dark, man. You know what I mean? Straight up, music too dark. We can do better. We pen them off to go work, you know what I mean? So, commenting on the directive, Executive Director of the Commission, Cordell Green, said it was the end product of a wide-ranging process that included focused monitoring, decoding of subculture, dialect and urban slangs, deliberations and balancing free expression, protection from harm, and consultations with industry. Mr. Green went on to explain that this approach was necessary given the nuances and the peculiarities inherent in content regulation. Yes, man. So basically, him consult with other key players in the industry, and them get a lot of complaint from the public. So not like the government get up one day and say, yo, put a ban on chopper song. No song for you to talk about money. No, the public also play a role. So people complain, people write them, people call them. You understand me? Remember, we have people who are raised in family. You may not care as an artist, but trust me, you have people who care about them family and care what them kids listen to. So we have to have some level of responsibility, entertainers. It's not just a free game and we express any old thing. You know what I mean? We have to polish up the thing and do it the right way. Art is of some sense of novelty. We have to get and tip that scale back over the side and make the pen work. You know what I mean? Make the pen work. Make the pen be clever. And Sir Cordell Green the executive director of the commission, broadcasting commission, Cordell Green. And Mr. Cordell Green is somebody I know. I've met him a few times, especially going to Rebel Salute, Reggae Summits, to see him at some of the major events across the island. He's a man who love the culture. He's a man who come at the event him not hard to deal with. He's a man who easy going and you can talk to him. So I know Mr. Green. I don't know he might do this all time hard. Him care, him love the music. I we need people like him. So big up to Mr. Cordell Green, of respect. Part of the difficulty in dealing with music, especially that which emerges from a subculture, is that it takes time to identify, understand and verify the slangs and colloquial language used. Understandably, new street lingua may take some time before they are normalized or their meanings become well entrenched. The Commission also has to be circumspect in its action, knowing that regulatory attention can have the unintended consequence of giving exposure to and popularizing subcultural phenomena. And those words are from Sir Cordell Green. The executive director also said that while content regulation must also have regard for the right freedom of expression, any context in which criminality is presented through music or videos as normal behavior conflicts with the tenets of responsible broadcasting. And that is true. We have to have some level of gauge. We can't just have everything loose and, So it's a ban, but me feel like it's a good ban. And I would love to hear your comments, your views, and, what you think. For me, it's a good ban. And I feel like, it might hurt some feelings, but we can pivot in the right direction from this. And the right direction, I mean, say I go right, but maybe have a little lamb. No, it means say just be more clever with your pen, pull from things we are going to inspire people, go back to the craft of it all, why we love it, why we do it, why we play it, why we like it, why we go watch it, Yes, man, give thanks. Yeah, and if you want to know what the Broadcasting Commission does, the Broadcasting Commission is the regulatory body that is responsible for monitoring radio, television, and cable services in Jamaica. It receives and investigates complaints from the public, as I mentioned before, in relation to these services. The Commission assures the public that it will continue to exert all powers within its regulatory remit to protect the most vulnerable, in bracket, children and impressionable and unattached youth from harmful media content. Yes. So, Chopper Song Ban, Mali Song Ban, song with excessive violence ban and excessive drug use ban. Yeah. A lot of people feelings hurt. I kind of like how social media deal with it. I'm kind of deal with it in a fun way. Which kind of, lighten the whole thing and make it feel so. Like it's an attack on the music. I don't believe it's an attack on the music. I believe that the music needs to clean up long time. You know what I mean? We can do better, man. And this is why Afrobeat take over and all other genre take over. Because our music not inspiring no more. It's not fun. It's not fun to go enjoy music no more because it just one-sided, it's dark. You know what I mean? Music too dark, man. And we need to have some responsibility. A full-time Jamaican artist them take up the responsibility and start giving some good music. So they can come turn legend around here. You know what I mean? Yes, man. Come to them. You can do it. We want good music. Give me music. Good music. Yes, so that's it for today's episode of Vangaurd from Yaad. I just wanted to give my 2 cents on this. I am with this, I feel like this can shift back the music to some semblance of hope and understanding and clarity and inspiration and motivation instead of this darkness that's taking over. Yeah, and the darkness is a lot of us reality, and that is for another episode where we discuss certain social things that we can do to fix certain aspect of our lives. Alright? So like I said, my apologies for not uploading any episode for the past 2 weeks. But the Vangaurd is back and we're keeping it going. We're not stop. You know what I mean? Forever. Vangaurd from Yaad, the reckoning with reasoning. So thank you for watching this episode. Please remember, give us your views. Tell me your take. What you think the band is the band a good thing? Is it a good move in the right direction? Talk to us. What you feel about it? Do you feel like we shouldn't ban the artists them? give us your views. We're not talking nobody, we just want to hear everybody, and we can't hear what everybody think about the situation. Yes, man. So, big up you, the followers, the viewers and subscribers. Thank you. Have a blessed evening. Yes, man. Vanguard from Yaad. I'm out.